Good evening, race fans. Good evening, world. It's Marky B here, welcoming you along to another Generation X racing extravaganza on Gran Turismo 7. And tonight is our Gr.4 90-mile challenge. It's season 11, round 3, and we are at the fictional track of Lago Maggiore. Lago Maggiore being, I think, a few kilometers west of Lago Como, I suppose, Lake Como, and it's a great. Just doing my bit for the Italian tourist board again. It's a great lake to go to if you hate people like I do, because it's really quiet. So, yeah, bear that in mind if you're ever in the northwest of Italy. So tonight, as I say, Lago Maggiore, we have 25 laps, which is taking us just over the 90-mile limit. The required tyres are racing hards, mediums and softs. Minimum stint of 5 laps on each compound. It's early morning, so again the track might be quite cool as per Bathurst in Group 3 last week, and the softs might last longer than usual, so that'll be interesting to see. And the weather is SO1, nice and sunny, time dilation of 1, so real time. And tonight we have racing Lidio in the Honda NSX, Iced Ham in the Mercedes AMG. He's back, Dan East. Might be for one night only, not quite sure, but welcome back, Dan. And he's in the Suzuki Swift, which I don't actually think we've had before, but yeah, it rinses through tyres like I don't know what, so good luck with that, Dan. And welcome back. Murcielago in the Alfa 155. We have Devlin in his lovely Lamborghini. Tipa in the Fezzer. Spoon in the McLaren. Darley Boy in the brilliant Mustang. As he spins off. Kobayashi Maru in the GTR. And Ginger Ninja, who's currently looks like he's struggling with his wheel. He's got his foot flat to the floor and he's not moving. So Ginger Ninja also in the GTR. And the Nissan boys need to get onto that one. And joining me from San Antonio in Texas, I nearly said Spain then, talking about the bloody football grid. It's Spiffy G.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the race. It's so good to have you, Mark. Great to be on with you again. And very sorry about what happened to the English footballers yesterday. Hell of a game. Hell of a game.
I told you not to mention that.
I know. I can't help it. I feel so bad. It's not like I'm trying to rub it in or anything, bro. I would never do.
You sound like it. To be honest, you know, I guess coming second, given the way we played the entire tournament, fair enough. I'll take that.
It's an amazing result. I mean, you know, if you can get past the heartache of not taking it all, it was a hell of a result.
And it was just one fantastic goal, really, which was the difference in the end. So,
sure.
Well done, Spain, you
bastards. I mean, you wonderful Spaniards.
Bastardos. Is that Spanish? I don't know. No idea, but yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Greg. Nice one. Right. So, I was going to say, Lidio was absolutely bossing it in practice, and it looks like he's continuing in that vein. Currently a 204.2. Having said that, as I was talking, Dan puts in a 204. What's he put in? 204.21. So he's just nicked 600ths of a second ahead of Lidio. So this could be good tonight. And then Iced Ham's only 0.16 back. And then there's a bit of a gap to Murcielago, 1.4 seconds back. So this could be interesting, a race between the three of them. But we shall see.
Yeah, a bit of a shocker, given that he really doesn't seem to like that car very much. He's not a big fan of the Alfa Parmigiano.
No, he because what was it? I think Nürburgring, and it was kind of wet. It was a wet dry last week, wasn't it? And yeah. I think that kind of he was bemoaning his car, saying how crap he thought it was, and yeah, and then Did he win the thing or no? He didn't, did he? He came second.
No, he didn't.
He was right up there.
He was right up there. He was doing quite well throughout the race. He had a couple of incidents, but overall, cracking race for him in a car that he says he doesn't like.
He says he doesn't like it, yes. I think he doth protest too much.
I do believe he may be on to something.
So, Iced Ham is just pipped down now at 9/100ths of a second. This is getting spicy with 2.5 minutes of quali to go.
Look at the gaps.
It's absolutely cockle.
Oh, I'm in love.
What's that?
It's going to be a good one.
0.15 between the top three currently. So, yeah. Okay, so Murcielago's just put in something slightly better and is now a 0.4 behind Lidio. So, that's all good.
Yeah, Devlin's within a second of Murcielago.
Okay, good. And it's pretty close all the way down the field. I think Ginger Ninja's finally got going again, so good stuff.
Got his restart? Good.
Yeah. And Darlow Boy's just mentioning he has trouble with this car. He was looking pretty quick in practice, and I was thinking, oh, please tell me that the Mustang's back, because it always used to be, you know, a really good Group 4 car for the pace tracks. Obviously, it's terrible going around corners, but for like Monza and Spa and places like that, it was actually a really decent car to drive.
It did it shown on high-speed courses. This would have been. This should be a good one for it. I'm a little surprised that he's not doing a little bit better.
Indeed.
I think he's probably just trying to get a handle on it.
Yeah, it is very different, to be fair, from usual. If you're used to MRs in particular, it's,
if you're used to something nimble like that,
cars.
the Mustang is not your car of choice.
Indeed.
God, it's so nice to see Dan back in the mix.
Isn't it? Yeah, fabulous. Really good to see him back, and he's into the lead now. 800. They're not busting it by miles, are they? It's just like, I'm going to go 600ths past you, and then I'm going to go 800ths past you.
Yeah, and then
fantastic stuff.
Ultimately took it.
Well,
in true Dan fashion.
Iced Ham's done. Yes. So okay.
Wow.
So Dan is on his final lap now.
Hell of a return.
Lidio's done. Murcielago's done. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Did you miss me, boys?
Nope. I think the general consensus is nope.
A resounding chorus of no, we bloody didn't. And he puts it at 2:03.
What?
The first 2:03 of the evening. Look at
that. In that little monster. Oh my God, that's roller skate.
That's amazing. I mean, it
is.
Like we were saying earlier, that it rinses through its front tires.
It does. The car is so quick. But yeah, tire strategy is going to be a whole different thing for him in that car.
Yeah, because you see, if you look at him, he's done 5 laps, and his tires are nearly half gone.
Yeah.
Which I don't imagine. What were the other guys? Oh, okay.
So he managed to turn that .091 into a .136, and Iceman was not able to answer. Still a 2:04.1. That's a fantastic lap.
It is indeed. I think Kobayashi Maru was just mentioning that he only managed 5 laps on softs.
Oof.
So this could be an interesting evening for the Nissan runners, Kobayashi Maru and Ginger Ninja. But we will see in the fullness of time, as always.
I think my choice. My choice of beverage might have been the wrong one. I chose a carbonated beverage, which isn't always the best choice.
I thought you were on the bourbon or something.
Oh, don't I wish? It's the middle of the afternoon. Some of us have standards, Mark.
Yeah, but you're retired, mate. Who cares? Have it for breakfast.
There's a little lady sitting on a couch reading a book who wouldn't mind, I think.
Well, yeah, just disguise it as
I
something.
can't
I
pour
don't
it on my cornflakes.
know. No, I guess not. I guess not. Okay, right. So, Generation X Racing Season 11, Group 4, should I say, 90 Mile Challenge Season 11, Round 3, and on pole, he's back. The beast from the east, it's Dan in the Suzuki Swift, which I don't think we've had before, with a best lap of 2:03.9. Iced Ham in second. In the AMG, a 2:04.1. Lidio in the Honda NSX, a 2:04.2. Murcielago in the Alpha in fourth, a 2:04.7. Spoon in the McLaren, a 2:05.5. That did look good on its tyres, the McLaren, so we'll see how that pans out in the race. We have Devlin in sixth, a 5.6 for the Belgians there. In his Lamborghini Huracan, 2:05.6, they're close to. Tipa in the Fezzer, 2:06.2. Darlow Boy in 8th in the Mustang, 2:06.7. And then the Nissan boys bringing up the rear. Kobayashi Maru, 2:06.8 in ninth. And in 10th, Ginger Ninja, 2:13.4. Well, that can't be right. Ginger Ninja was having some problems with his wheel or something. He sat on the start-finish straight with his foot to the floor going nowhere. So we'll see. We'll hope that sorts itself out, Simon. And there we go. So.
Well, I hope Simon's able to find his toolkit quickly enough.
Yes, get your spanners out. So, yeah.
So we've got sunny weather today. The weather at Lago Maggiore looks very much like the weather outside my window.
Yeah, I had thunderstorms today.
Did you now?
I went to the gym. I got absolutely fucking soaked. Basically, it's like 200 yards from my car to the front door of the gym.
Oh,
the time
no.
I got there, I was absolutely just soaked through. It was so wet. So yeah, there we go. Lovely. Enjoy your sunshine, Greg.
Well, it hasn't been the way of it recently. I'll be honest with you. We had a hurricane blow through not long ago. Caused a bit of problems.
Beryl, right?
Yeah, Hurricane Beryl. Apologies for not being as engaging right now. I'm trying to set my sound settings. I'm apparently screaming on the mic. There we go. Is that better? I hope. Okay, much better. So yeah, it was Hurricane Beryl, and Houston really took a shot. It was very bad. Yeah, we lost our internet, which is funny. It was the day after Beryl hit, but apparently it was a result of the hurricane. So, the hits just keep on coming when it comes to the weather here.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're safe, mate.
Thank you so much.
Glad you're safe.
We were lucky in San Antonio. It mostly bypassed us.
Okay, good.
Here we go. Today we do have false starts on.
I was just thinking, why can't I see the race? And I hadn't hit the spectate button.
No, get in there.
Okay.
Here we go. Lights are up.
Here we go. Woo-hoo. And they're away. Will gets a great start there, as does Murcielago in the Alpha. Both of them go past Dan, who's started on the hards.
Oh, but look at Murcielago. That thing is awesome off the line.
Lidio's up there. Yes, Murcielago goes flying into the lead. Lidio's into second. So Lidio's on softs. So Iced Ham is on the hard as well. He got past Dan, so that Suzuki must be an absolute nightmare off the start. Kobayashi Maru.
Oh, Dan took a hit.
Hards is on the softs. Oh, did he?
He took a hit. Yeah, rear's flashing.
Nah.
Let's see who got him.
Kobayashi Maru's up to fourth now.
Oh my goodness.
Third. Looks like he just might have somewhat. Who got reset there? Christ. This is mayhem. There's people all over the shop.
Pandemonium.
I think Will might got a bit of a tap there.
Ooh, hell of a race coming in 3 wide.
Four. Is that
Almost 4 wide.
Holy crap!
Look at Tipa. He's trying to keep it together, not get himself bopped off.
Yes, that was suboptimal. I would suggest going 3 wide through the S's.
It's madness.
Okay.
Look at Iceman makes a nice move.
Absolutely crazy. God, Iceman's down in 8th. Starting 2nd. Holy cow. Okay, so Murcielago's on softs and pulling away. Linio is on softs also. Dan's on hards in 3rd. There's a bit of a gap back to Devlin, who's on the hards. Tipa is on the hards. Spoon is on the mediums. Ginger Ninja is on the hards. I suspect he might be on those for quite some time. Iced Ham, after I think a bit of a tap or something on lap 1, but it was difficult to see what the hell was going on. It was absolute mayhem. He's on the hards. Ginger Ninja on the hards. Dale Boy on the hards. Kobayashi Maru on the softs, and back in 10th now. I think he might have put his hand up to nudging Will there and taken one for the team. But okay. Murcielago streaks away 3.4 up. The first 3 are sort of spread out, and then the race starts from there basically. So you've got 4 to 9 all in a row.
Yeah, from 4 on back, it's pretty damn exciting. Look at Spoon.
Spoon throws it up the inside of Tipa there. Lovely move into what is a very difficult corner.
That's the corner I like to call Italian hand gesture.
Well, because obviously this is a fictional track, so it doesn't have actual corner names. I think it was a lone stream when I did this the last time, Greg, and I don't know if you heard it. So I was picturing the track map as something.
Yes.
So if you look at the track map at the top right corner of the screen, so the bottom left corner, that is the nose of a rabbit with giant ears that is standing in a clown's shoe.
Yeah, I can conceive of it now. It sounds like looking at clouds, isn't it?
It's probably my most tenuous one I've ever done, but I was quite happy with it at the time. But everyone else thought I'd lost it. So yeah.
Well, the one, being an American, the one on the far right-hand side is the one I would like to call Florida, and the one at the top left, I think I named that one Priapism.
You're back to those. You're dragging us down again, Greg.
It's not a Gen X race without dick jokes. Listen.
Quite so.
Class with a capital K.
So Spoon and Devlin are having a right old battle. Iceman's desperately trying to get back on terms.
Yeah, that's where the racing is. It's beautiful back here. Bright sunshine.
Really spread out.
Nice racing.
4 seconds between first and second, 4 seconds between second and third, 4 seconds between third and fourth, and then it's really close.
Well, look at the tires on Murcielago's. Not that ever matters to him, but still, it's worth noting.
He's done 3 laps! Holy crap!
And 1/3 of his tire is gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really interested to see what Dan's look like. Here we go. Oh, his hards are looking terrific. He's putting down good lap times on hards and is barely knocking any tread off the tires. Well, rubber.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to have to do about, I don't know, nearly half race distance on these though.
Good job.
But he was doing a lot of. I think he was on. I don't know how much running he did on softs, to be honest, apart from quali. But we will find out. We will find out. The strategy is going to be key in this race, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if it's a particularly high tyre degradation track, but I thought because it was in the morning, it was going to be a bit more, like Bathurst was last week. They were doing absolutely loads of laps on the soft.
Yeah, the weather seemed to be so cool there.
Yeah. So I wonder if it will be the same here. Doesn't look like it from Murcielago, but I don't think we should necessarily use Murcielago as a yardstick for tyre wear.
No, never. Bad idea. Always a bad idea.
Maybe Linio's a better shout. So he's doing pretty well. He's got about it's about a quarter of the wear that Murcielago has.
Yeah, to be fair, very different cars. What's that?
Yeah, I was just going to say maybe that's his strategy. He wants to try and get as far ahead as possible, and then hold on for grim death when his tyres are gone. We'll see.
Well, he has either dropped pace or he's being caught up by Linio. Yeah. He may have started backing off just for the sheer fact that his tires are falling off so quickly. He doesn't seem terribly concerned about fuel.
Murcielago's a bit of a throw caution to the wind kind of guy, isn't he? I don't think he cares about an awful lot of things, frankly. So,
foot to the floor.
Foot to the floor. If in doubt, flat out, isn't it, on the side of his car?
NASCAR driver on a GP track.
Yes. Indeed. He's definitely,
Full Cal Naughton.
Fuel saving, what's that?
It's always fun to ask him after the race what his strategy was, because it's basically that. Well, I thought I'd try to save fuel, but then I thought, I'm just going to go balls out.
Yeah, he does sort of,
He toys with it.
Stuff. Yeah, I just you're like, nah. didn't fancy that at all.
Not at all. He has all the smarts for it. It's just, at some point he's like, I'm just here to have fun.
Yeah, exactly right.
Let's go.
This is a video game, right? I'm not.
It's what? What is? What are we talking about here?
Well, this.
Oh,
do you call them video games anymore?
Is it? Oh my God! There's a console on my desk.
Yeah, Greg, the guys aren't actually in Italy. I hate to. If this is a shock to you,
I thought they attached flags with their names to all the cars.
Yeah, it's clever, that, isn't it?
It's just brilliant. I don't know how they get them to stay on with all that wind resistance.
Indeed. So Linio is really taking it out of Murcielago now. So I think you're absolutely right. Murcielago has maybe got one lap left.
Yeah, I think he's definitely feeling the tire deg right now.
Yeah. So Linio will be saying thank you very much. I've got an absolute boatload of laps left on my softs.
He really does. I mean, he's good for at least at least twice as many laps.
Look at that. So yeah. That's what. And Dan can go as far as he likes on the hards because they're terrible. Spoon up in fourth has now pulled out a 1.7 lead over Iced Ham.
Oh, that's
who's got ahead of Devlin. 16.5 off the lead.
Well, the Belgians are bringing it.
The Belgians are bringing it, as you rightly say. Devlin's tyres, I know he's on hards, but they're not wearing as much as I feared they probably would in the four-wheel drive Lambo, so could bode well for him on the faster compounds.
Yeah, that's certainly seen. Oh, good lord, look at Murcielago's left front now.
Okay, so Dan is in. Christ, that was quicker than I thought. And Ice Ham too. So
yeah, barely anywhere.
Stint, and now they're in.
Yeah, they just went off.
Yeah, but I just thought that especially the Suzuki, the way it goes through its tyres, he might be doing a much longer stint on the hards. So clearly not. I'd have a
Yeah.
word with your pit crew, Dan. That guy was a bit sluggish, pulling the tyre out the front of the way. I
You
just think,
seem to
oi,
have a little trouble with those lug
Giuseppe, or
nuts.
whatever your name is, get your ass in
Look at
gear,
that
pull it
pace,
out of the way.
Mario.
But he was just on the, lolloping across the track. God, I think he's on holiday or something. Anywho, so Lineo is now past Murcielago.
Who's just hanging on for dear life on this lap,
Yeah,
just trying to get another one in.
No great surprise, to be honest. I think this. I mean, look at his rears; he's hardly touched them.
Oh yeah. and in contrast, look at how Lineo's tires are wearing so evenly in that NSX.
Yeah. I suppose it's a bit of car, a bit of driving style, probably.
Oh, I mean, with the way he was pulling away, he had to have been. Yeah, he had to have absolutely been scorching through them.
Indeed. So
And perhaps
Spoon.
that was the plan. Perhaps that's the strategy.
Yeah,
was
well,
as far ahead as he could.
Yeah. Absolutely. So Spoon now up into third, 15 back from Murcielago in second, but 3.4 ahead of Devlin, and Murcielago is in, unsurprisingly. So Spoon will be going up to second.
Dan's on soft in his outlap.
Okay, and that kind of makes sense. He's going to push these as far as he can go,
And
then
right up his chuff is Chili Willy.
Chili Willy. Chili Willy, iced ham, tepid pork. He's known by so many names.
I'm going with Chili Willy. I like that.
Chili Willy. That's a good one. Yeah, you have to tell him that in the driver interviews.
Oh, he's gonna find
Chili
out.
Willy.
Hey, there's one of those houses you can buy for $1.
Oh, fantastic stuff. So, Dale Boy still on his heart. I was going to say he was still just about keeping ahead of Iced Ham. No, he's not. Okay.
No, we'll just snuck past him.
Yeah. On the softer compound, so not surprising. I think I saw a little comment in the lobby chat that Dale Boy was not enjoying the Mustang whatsoever. So,
I cannot imagine why. Said nobody who's ever driven one. Ooh, Devil and Teeper are having a bit of a scrap.
Epic. Quite sure what happened. Murcielago wasn't very happy with something. But okay. Teeper continues his rich vein of form. The last three, they're both coming in at the same time as well. Okay. But Teeper's been driving particularly well. He had a bit of a break and then came back, and he seems to, the break seems to have done him good. He's driving very well. So, with the pit stops, we have Lidio in first, 20 seconds ahead of Spoon in second, who's 14 ahead of Dan in third. Dan, of course, has stopped already for his soft compounds. I was going to say, expect to see a fastest lap, and he's already done it. So there you go. 204.2.
Pretty close to what he did in quali.
Yeah, absolutely. So Murcielago now out on his mediums with a full tank of gas. 4 and a bit seconds ahead of Iced Ham, who's 1.5 ahead of Dale Boy. 10 ahead of Ginger Ninja. Just ahead of Devlin, who I think must be out on new boots. Indeed he is. I think Ginger Ninja stopped already, and I think this is looking like a 3-stopper for Ginger Ninja.
Oh,
Not quite
Tipa
sure
got
how.
a pit exit penalty, it looks like.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Good.
3 seconds. Ouch.
So we seem to have dropped a couple of drivers. Am I wrong? I thought we had a dozen in.
Yeah, I think that includes you and me, mate.
Oh, I was talking about who signed up for it. I thought we had a dozen sign up.
I thought we had 10.
Oh, right.
I think
Two
we
playing
got 10
jokers.
racings.
Two playing jokers.
Ah,
Yeah.
there we go then. Who's just out of interest? Who's playing a joker?
That is a brilliant question. Let me find out. The magic of computing technology.
My laptop's right next to me. I could have had a look myself. But, why have a dog and all that?
Apparently, I was wrong. We have no jokers being played tonight. Maybe they were. Maybe they were yoinked at the last minute.
That's unusual because I think this is a track. If I was racing, I would play my joker on because I love this track.
It's a wonderful track.
Absolutely love this track. Yeah,
even when I'm not doing well, it's such a fun drive.
It really is, isn't it? Yeah. Absolutely love it.
Doesn't seem to matter where you finish. It's just such a fun track to drive. So it's lots of ups and downs. Great long high-speed straights. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, and sort of a couple of quick S's, and it's got the back curve as well, which is always you love nailing it around there.
Yeah, the one Tidge calls Banky
right.
Boy is the absolute
Banky Boy, that's it.
Yeah, absolute favorite.
Lenio's just coming down to, or the Rabbit's Nose, as it's now known.
Beaky Boy.
Beaky Boy. Indeed. Excellent stuff. So, well, Lenio is on it, and it looks like he's got a good few laps left in tyres and fuel. Won't start putting the crown on his head just yet, but it's looking good so far.
So far, so good. And look at the tire wear and the fuel usage. It's fantastic the way he's keeping all of that maintained.
Yep, absolutely.
Still a full quarter of a tank load of fuel. Tires are just a bit over half worn, and he's 9 laps in.
And 21 seconds there. Oh, he's in. What?
What are you doing? Undercut. He thinks he's going to have clean air.
He's on softs.
I know. I don't know. He's probably gambling on a short pit stop and clean air. We'll see. We'll see what he goes on to. I bet he goes on hards.
Well,
just to make it interesting.
He's making me look bad. Spoon goes through into first.
And he's taking a full
Dan's just coming round.
Both of us look bad.
I don't get this at all.
No.
And Dan goes through, and he is out on the hards. Christ.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's playing 4-dimensional chess, I guess. This is this is far beyond me.
Wow. Yeah, this is blown my mind somewhat. I hope he joins the chat so I can Lenio, WTF.
Yeah.
You got chorus anchor fuel, loads of soft left. And you fill up and go on to hard.
Well,
okay.
To be fair, his lap times are falling off 2 seconds, so that may have been what he was looking at. Was that the tire wear was just a bit too much for that car?
Wow, yeah, but I'm pretty sure hards aren't going to be much better.
For a short stint, perhaps. And what is the minimum requirement now for the hards? Is it 5 minutes?
Five laps.
Laps. Okay, I thought it was
because this is a number of laps, not the enduro thing.
Okay.
So for Group 3, it's 10 minutes or whatever it is, but this is 5 laps.
Gotcha.
So, okay. Well, I guess that kind of works out if he does 5, and then he'll have 10 left on the mediums. So
that could work to his benefit.
Don't. Okay, well,
I try not to question people who are smarter than me, Mark. So,
yeah, well,
that's a lot of people.
I'm just going to ask you, what the hell? Why did you come off the softs when you were absolutely miles ahead and pulling away? It just seemed like a bit of a mental strategy. But anyway,
Going
What do
through
I
the
know?
lap times, I mean, he has a 2:04.8 for his best lap time, and looking at the low to mid 2:05s, but his last lap before he pitted was a 2:06.3. So maybe he saw something we didn't or felt something.
Yeah, yeah, quite so. It's easy to be a armchair critic. Okay, but Spoon is loving life at the moment, leading the race.
Let's see, we're
Still
on
on his mediums, hasn't stopped yet. So,
and yes, as advertised, Nicky has it and says it best on his window sticker. If in doubt, flat out.
ladder. He's almost halfway. Well, he's about a third of the way through his mediums fronts already. Okay, so Spoon on the mediums. He's done 11 on the mediums, and they're nowhere close. I mean, if I was him, I'd get in, put the softs on, and run them as long as I can.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, 2 seconds ahead. He's not gonna get clean air unless there's a big gap somewhere along the way. I'd be thinking hards here, and just a minimum stint on hards with a low fuel load.
Okay.
That's just me.
But,
I know.
as you keep telling me, Greg, you're much better than I am. So you,
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Well, yeah. I mean, hey, it's me. What?
like being the world's heaviest ant.
Quite.
Just kidding. Mark is a good driver.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed that our Italian friends dropped out of our team versus team race.
Yeah, I know you were going to be in that. I was so excited. That's why I've been such a big mouth.
You know what? I've practiced. I've done so many bloody laps around Sardinia A in that Porsche. I've been getting faster and faster. They pull out. I'm quite miffed by the whole thing.
Well, okay. To be fair, though, everybody in Gran Turismo 7 has done millions of laps around Sardinia A. It is the grind.
Yeah, I haven't done that though. I must confess, I haven't done. No, I know. They say it's not a track I'm raced a lot on, so that's hence why I was putting in the hard yards, and then they pulled out. Anyway, I'm sure it'll happen again in September.
Yeah,
but now we've got a bit of a race
in early fall. We certainly do. Look at Dan being his usual
so
fast.
That one up front. Here he comes.
Oh God, yeah, he took it. Look at that.
Through the front. Is Spoon going to get the switchback though?
We'll see who gets
Great
the best
work by
exit. That
Spoon.
Suzuki is bloody quick. Oh, he gets him.
Yeah,
he gets a little bit of dirt there. He's done.
But look at his tyres. His tyres.
Yeah.
So it's his 7th lap, I think, because he did the minimum.
Which is not as bad as Murcielago's tires were doing in that Alpha.
Yeah.
So he's done a good job keeping those things on the car.
Okay, so Iced Ham has just gone past Murcielago.
Let's see if we can catch that on replay.
She's coming in towards the S's, so she threw it up the inside.
Here's the pass coming up. Yeah, we couldn't catch where he sized him up and got him, but he got him. Now Spoon's trying desperately to hang on to the rear end of Dan Suzuki.
Yes, he is. He's doing a pretty good job, to be fair. Dan's on softs and Spoon is on knackered mediums. He's doing quite a decent job. I think he may well be in this lap. Tyres, fuel's very low. Just coming into the final corner now.
He absolutely has to pull in. Even with the McLaren being so good on fuel, this has got to be it.
Yeah.
And
there we go.
There he goes, as predicted. So, yeah, great run, Spoon.
It's 12 laps. Great effort.
Yeah, that was an excellent stint, both on tires and fuel.
So 12 laps on 80% fuel, I think.
Yeah.
Was it 80% fuel? So he must be able to fill up and go the rest of the way. So
That's
he'll
620S.
just have to stop for tyres.
It's so good on fuel.
Yeah. Is it you still short shift? It's one of those weird cars, isn't it? That you
can. Yeah, it seems to have a good amount of torque. At least good enough so you can short shift successfully. And look at Lenio and Iceman.
Okay. There we go. Iced Ham on the mediums.
Oh, look out!
For some reason, best knows he let him go there, didn't he? He totally moved out of the way. Or seemed to go very wide and let Iced Ham up the. Just say, yeah, you're faster, mate. On you go. But I have my mediums to come.
Try it again. Here we go.
I think Will's got his softs to come, hasn't he? Didn't he start on hards?
I believe Will started on hards, yes. Yeah, Lenio just lets him swing past. He took the outside line.
So I'm still baffled by
Lenio's strategy.
He's doing 205, 206 on knackered softs, and he's now doing 207 on the hards.
It's going to be a minimal split. What I can't understand is why he would take a full load of fuel, but maybe it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
To be honest, the physics of this game often confuse me. So.
There's a lot about this game that confuses me. Dan's in. Wow. Okay.
It really had plenty of time left on those tires. He was doing very well.
Yeah, this is baffling strategies all over the shop this evening.
They're feeling something that we just don't understand right now. There's got to be something inside the car that is affecting these decisions.
It's odd though, isn't it? I just yes, I'm somewhat confused, Greg, but there's nothing unusual about that.
Well, the interviews are going to be interesting. In fact, I need to be making notes right now, which I'm too busy pushing buttons to do.
Well, as we know, it does take some concentration to hit the buttons on that ridiculously tiny keyboard you have, so I'm not surprised.
It certainly does for me. Anymore.
Okay, Iced Ham with Dan stopping is now in the lead. And pulling away 10th by 10th from Lidio in second. Yeah, Will is loving life. So yes, it's just in case our viewers in case anybody is watching, are wondering why I'm calling Iceman Iced Ham. So he used to be called, what was he? Willie Ham, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was Willie Ham.
His last Willie Ham, and then he happened to drive a rather masterful race at Brands Hatch, and I called him Iceman, which he then decided to take as his moniker on PlayStation Network. I've been berating myself for it ever since because it's far too cool. So he is Iced Ham, not Iced Man. So there we go. I haven't completely lost the plot yet. Only a matter of time, I'm sure, but just so you know, that's why. Anyway, he's pulling away from Lidio, as you kind of expect on the better tyre. 3 seconds. It's going to be close. Could be another cracker.
Yeah, that Merc is going to be so much quicker on the straights. Fast track is it's just gold for that car.
Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff. So let's have a look. Lago. He'll be looking forward to putting his hards on very shortly.
Once again, just blowing through his tires. God. He has managed 10 laps on his mediums, which is, well done.
Yeah, it's probably better than I expected to be, but his last lap was at 2:10.
Yeah.
I mean, ouch. Crikey.
It's falling off rather steeply.
Yeah. And Dan now on his mediums till the end. Who's 12 12 back from Will, but Will's got
He
to stop
started on
again.
hards, did he not? Dan?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
So he started on hards, has done his soft stint, is now on the mediums, so Will has got to stop again for his softs. Lino's going to the... No, he's not going to the end, he's got to stop for mediums. Merchandise might have to stop twice, who knows?
Just pray he doesn't stop mid-track. Look at, you can see how quickly they're wearing.
You can, it's almost, you can see it come, you can see the line almost moving as you watch, can't you? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a slow bleed.
Yeah, exactly. But, so yeah, eventually Lago might have to stop twice. Although he's going to put the hards next, I think. Which, well, I say should see until the end of the race. We'll see. But
Devlin and Spoon. Oh, the Belgians are having a right good battle.
yeah, with Teeper's getting in on the action as well. Epic stuff.
Battle of the Belge.
The Belge. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Oh, this is great stuff from these three. Absolutely. Oh, Devlin's got a run on him down here, surely.
Oh, look out!
He's going to throw it at the inside. Is Spoon going to go defensive? And Lino comes flying out.
Look at that.
Was
Just
that
out of damn nowhere. Where'd you come from?
I didn't even see him go in. Okay, so Lago is in for and has put on his hards. That was an interesting addition to the mix there.
Certainly was. And now he's going to be coming upon this mess.
Exit, stage right.
Hey.
And then a 6 even. Fantastic stuff. So Teeper's thrown it up the inside of Deb. And he's up into 4th.
Hands it right back, but for how long?
Oh, he's got the inside line here.
Oh,
Devlin's
just
crowding him out, but he's got the inside line coming there. Who's going to come out top here?
You can squeeze a piece of paper
Teeper's
between
got
those
him.
two.
No,
oh my God, he does. He does. Fair
Devlin's
play.
saying thank Christ for four-wheel drive as he goes onto the onto the turf.
Oh,
that was fantastic stuff through the S's there.
There, Devlin.
Indeed. Good God, that was fantastic.
It was so good.
That was so good. And Spoon saying, "Thanks for that, guys. I'm off." Well, you lot are pissing about behind me. I'm going to try and get away as far as I can. So, thank you.
Yeah, Linio and Spoon were the big beneficiaries there.
Yeah. And Iced Ham is in for his final stop.
And it will be coming out on the soft tire?
Softs, yeah. So Dan goes through.
So he's transitioning from slowest to fastest while the rest of them are mixing it up an awful lot.
Yeah, I think Dan's got this. Unless Will does something absolutely spectacular. He's going to be 20 seconds, 25 seconds behind.
Yeah, as we were questioning his strategy at the very beginning, as you saw his drive progress, it started to make more and more sense that he wanted to get that hard stint over with as quickly as possible. And it appears for good reason.
Yeah, and he's got absolutely no traffic to worry about at all.
Yeah,
everyone
they're
is
sailing
half a lap ahead of where he is. So he's only, okay. So hang on, let's have a look back to Iced Ham. Yeah, nearly 20 seconds. So he'll shortly be coming up on the back of the three-ring circus, which is Teeper, Devlin, Spoon, and Lino. Which would be interesting to see how he deals with that.
And it's really going to come down, to me, it's going to come down to tire wear on those mediums. Is Dan going to be able to keep from scratching those tires off? Right now, putting down 205s on medium tires looks unstoppable.
Yeah.
Absolutely unbeatable. Iceman putting down 205s on softs right now. No, those were on mediums as well. So it's really going to come down to how quick he can be on the soft tires. I think in practice and in quality, he's putting down 204 ones. It's his fastest lap.
Yeah, I don't think he has to really push. He's got 20 seconds. What we got?
When you've got 9 laps.
Eight laps after this one.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, he's gonna have to hope Dan goes a lot slower. Impossible?
yeah,
No.
Dan is known for that.
It kind of has a rep. Oh, Lenio's made his way up the spoon.
Okay. Well, Dan has that annoying knack of. I'll say, okay, spoon's in for his final stop. Dan has that annoying knack of. He doesn't look like he's driving that fast.
Yeah.
And yet, he's so fast out of every corner.
He does. He makes fast look slow.
It looks. It's ridiculous. I'm like, how the hell am I going slow? But he's absolutely on it, and it's great to have you back, Dan.
It is. He's an absolute
welcome
master
back.
of the corners. Yeah, we're so glad to have him back.
Yeah,
I was afraid we weren't going to see him anymore this season.
I hope this isn't a one-off. But anyway, back to the race. So yeah, Dan's pulling away from Lenio.
Well, and even if it is a one-off, let's make it a couple of one-offs, shall we?
Yes, 8. 8 one-offs.
8 more one-offs, Dan. It's a journey of a single step.
It is indeed. It is indeed. Right. I'm just gonna put myself on mute a minute, mate. 2 seconds.
You're good. Oh, 3, 4, and 5 are having a great battle. Iceman trying to pull away. And finally starts ticking off the hundredths of a second. Devlin desperately trying to stay in that slipstream down through Banky Boy. And here comes Tipa. Gives it a good push out of the corner. Makes up a lot of time. Good speed coming out of Banky Boy. And Tipa with his left turn signal on. Roll down the overpass. I don't know if he's signaling that he's coming in this lap, but judging by his tires, he might just be. Speaking of tires, Devlin's are looking very shabby. You gonna come in, Devlin? Yes, you are. Devlin is in with the Lambo. That puts Tipa up into 4th. Great run, Tipa. Tipa's probably got a good 3 or 4 laps of good wear left on his tires if he wants to get through this stint. He's going to have to be very careful.
Good stuff. Tipa really is driving nicely.
He's been driving so well lately.
I think he's very self-effacing in the Discord chat and stuff, but I mean, he was so close to driver of the day at the Nürburgring last week.
Yeah.
And I see he's adopting Ginger Ninja's strategy of putting his indicator on.
Apparently that worked so well for Simon. He decided to give it a shot himself.
So what the hell?
Does that mean you're going in this lap? What's going on there?
Because that was when Ginger Ninja won, wasn't it? When it was at the Red Bull Ring?
Yes.
Group 3.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
and the
brilliant.
were going the whole way.
So anyway,
on the dry, God knows what he's doing.
Indeed. So viewers, yes, you heard it here first. Put one of your indicators on. That is the key to speed in this game.
It is the automotive equivalent of the rally cap.
And yes, Tipa definitely wasn't turning left there. So every other corner, his indicator is correct.
Let's take a look in the back. Oh, Kobayashi Maru's in the back. Looks like he has put on his final set of tires and he's already in his out lap.
Excellent stuff.
Not looking terribly happy in the GTR.
Well, I think because he shot at, he does start very quickly and with the 4-wheel drive, and he had softs on as well. He went flying up from near the back up to near the front. He was in 4th or something, but I think something happened between himself and Will.
And absolutely.
he let Will go, and I think his whole sort of race went to hell in a handcart right there. Unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll have to go to the replay to see.
But
Darla boy's in his outlap with the soft tires.
Good man. See what that Mustang can do on the quickest compound.
Tiny bit sketchy in that fast righty.
yeah, but
dear,
his livery, especially for you, Greg, must be somewhat pleasing.
I can't say enough about it. I am absolutely stoked. I haven't seen anybody do anything with the Rat Pack in so long.
Well, because I had a sneak preview before the end of last season. He was showing me what his plans were, and I thought, yeah, good. Greg's gonna love that.
Well, you weren't wrong. I absolutely adore it. Oh, and I see. I didn't realize his number was the answer to the life, the universe, and everything.
42.
Yes.
I didn't notice that either, to be fair.
It's so tiny. Anyway, well done on that livery once again, Andrew. It's just
excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Indeed. So Ginger Ninja picking up penalties like I don't know what.
Iceman and Lenio are having a struggle.
Oh, okay. Christ, that happened quicker than I thought.
Don't worry, I got you covered, mate.
Yeah, what up, mate? Glad someone's paying attention. Okay. So, but Dad's still 15 ahead. He's got this. And Ice Tab throws it on the inside. Lenio says,
but for how long?
None shall pass. And but no. Ice Ham gets it done. Okay.
Chili Willy says, I'm bigger than you. Move over.
Chili Willy. Yeah, that's going to stick now, I think. It's Chili Willy. Excellent shout there, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Chili Willy. We'll just call him that when we're on the driver's interviews. Okay, we'll just say Chili Willy and see what he says.
I only prefer mine because yours makes me hungry.
I bet he's been secretly thinking, oh God, I hope no one says that, because that's the obvious thing to say. My name is Will. It's Iceman, Chili Willy. Yeah, I hope he crumbles.
I'm praying it isn't that obvious, right?
Well, no, obviously I didn't see it, obviously at all. Chili Willy's not really sort of something
you're not one to see
over
things
here,
like
but
that. You tend to come up with things that are entirely out of thin air, and it's shocking sometimes.
Just yes, bamboozling to anyone else who doesn't have a brain like mine. Okay.
Your ability to come up with these one-offs is your gift, Mark.
Okay, well, I'll take that, frankly. I'll take that.
Saying out of complete respect.
Okay, well, Lenio's not letting go. I thought once Chili Willy was past, he'd be away, but Lenio is hanging on for grim death here. And he's stretching out slightly. He's on the softer compounds, but
God, that Merc is quick.
Yeah, it's a great bloody car. I don't know why we haven't seen it more often.
And it's so hard.
I mean, look at the thing in
the weight distribution looks like it should be absolute crap. But
it looks awful, doesn't it? But
it does.
You know, I think I can't remember where it was. I tested it, but it absolutely blew everything else off the track. It must have been Watkins Glen or something. It was a speed track. But,
it was, it's good in those kind of tracks. But I mean, it looks like the kind of cars that they used to race on the oval at Monza. Profile ones, right? All you need is like 6 pipes sticking out of either side.
Well, its rear end is just one of the least attractive car rear ends I think I've ever seen.
It does. It
It
really
just
has a
looks all.
pear-shaped ass.
Yeah, it's awful.
It looks like something you definitely don't want to see on the beach.
Indeed. But having said that, so we've had the Goodwood Festival of Speed down here last weekend.
That's awesome.
And because I drive that way, I didn't go, but because I drive that way going to work, it suddenly reminded me that the Goodwood Festival of Speed was on, because I saw whatever the Aston Martin SUV is, two other Aston Martins, and then a Viper. A Viper went past me, and I was like, this is unusual traffic for a Friday. And it's like, oh, of course, yes, it's the Festival of Speed. That's where everyone's going. And then a Lamborghini, and I was like, oh yeah, it suddenly makes sense. The south coast of England, not normally known for the A27 in the south of England, not normally known for its supercar show on the way to work. So the Viper sounded absolutely.
It is an epic car. Oh, Devlin and Murcielago are having it rough right now. This is beautiful.
Whoa! It's Austria versus Belgium.
Oh my God. Oh, Murcielago's doing everything in his power to hold him off. Now, Murch is on softs. He's gone back onto soft tires, so a three-stopper for Murch. And still having a hard time hanging on. Look at Devlin getting just the right line going in.
But they're both four-wheel drive as well, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Okay, Devlin,
I suspect the 30-year...
Oh, go on, Devlin!
Oh, no! Took it wide. I mean, there's a 30-year gap in technology here. You know, you would think the Lambo might have a slight advantage. And sure enough,
beautiful racing through there, guys. Absolutely super. Now Spoon's like, yes. Come on, I'm gonna have some of this. I could smell fourth here.
Yeah, and he's
out. Murcielago's gone.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Spoon's like, yeah, I could smell fourth. This is fantastic.
Is the race now, isn't it?
It certainly is. This is absolutely superb from well, I say these three. So Devlin, Spoon, and Murcielago for that last half a lap was absolutely brilliant. Well done, chaps.
Oh, our Belgian contingent is just on it today. It's been a joy to watch these guys run.
The Battle of the Belgians is coming to a crux with 2.5 laps to go. It's the Italian bull versus the refined English gentleman, which is the McLaren. Devlin seems to have the bull by the horns at the moment. He's pulling away.
Murch just trying to find his way back. And I was wrong. He's on the hard tires. I was looking at the wrong one.
He's on the hard. So Teepa's sniffing him now.
Yeah. Here he comes. Yeah. Oh, Murch just.
He was on the softs. Yes. Oh man. Yeah. This is good. Yeah. So 2 laps to go now.
Little time to go. Everything he can do to hang on to those points. Now, what year is that Alpha again? Is it 90? 80-something.
Something like that.
Couldn't remember.
Because it was the old touring car job, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the one that I hated so much until I actually saw it. I did. I had.
Well, it looks, as we know, it looks like a block of cheese or something.
I had a 69. Would you call it the? The wedge of Parmesan. Yeah, the
wedge of Parmesan.
Alfa Romeo Parmesano.
Indeed.
I had a 69 Spider Veloce that I absolutely adored when it ran. And to see that thing come out, it was just like let's say, hey, we made this beautiful Spider Veloce. Why don't we shit a brick and see how people like that?
It always looks very 80s, doesn't it? I wouldn't be surprised if it was 80s.
But then absolutely flew. It was so good in the races.
Yeah. Teepa's up to 6th. He's done him. So Lago will be absolutely spewing.
Yes.
And
Hopefully he'll stay for the interviews. Let's see if we can catch it on replay. No.
Yes, well, he's usually very active in the interviews. So coming out with all his Austrian classics. I'll be back.
Oh.
There is no bathroom.
There is
stuff like that.
If there is one accent I look forward to.
He's brilliant. He's absolutely superb.
Well, he's so
his
smart.
English is absolutely amazing. Yeah, he's so on it as well. He knows exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, he really does.
Racing.
Cool. I would love to get him.
He loves cars. Yeah.
Clearly, I'd love to get him on the stream if we could catch him on a non-race day.
Yeah, that would be too cool.
Oh,
we've got the two GTLs going forward in the back now, 9 and 10. Here we go. They're both on mediums. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed so much of that. I'm going to go do a 15-second rerun on that one here before we go to the last lap here.
Okay.
All right, so here's Ginger Ninja in 10th. Just finishing up the S's, coming out on the back straight, going down, doing the old up-down into Banky Boy. And look at him side by side in the straight. And Ginger Ninja, in identical cars, Ginger Ninja just managed to get the better run, only slightly better. They came to it two abreast. And
yeah, Ginger Ninja is gone. Oh no, he goes!
Oh, a nice little jump there and into the grass.
To the lawnmower. Oh no, he's got no tyres anyway.
Thank you. The lawn looks great.
Indeed he does. So Dan is just coming around the top of the rabbit's giant ear now.
And, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, he's absolutely nailed that.
Just a fantastic race again from the master.
Ice Tam and Linie must be so thrilled to have him back.
Yeah.
I can't
say this is a one-off. Make sure of it. And there he goes.
Congratulations, Dan. Welcome back. Well done, Will. Chili Willy. Lidio, thank you for the spin, my friend. Excellent stuff. We will be questioning you on your strategy in just a few seconds' time. Devlin and Spoon are still going at it.
This is
brilliant stuff from these two.
Good for 25 laps.
Yeah, I wish the Belgian guys would join the
honestly, I would. I know Spoon speaks English. I've talked to him.
Okay.
And
there we go.
So that was
Devlin
lovely.
wins the battle of the Belgians.
Another great race
spins
from
left, right, and centre. Another great race from Tipa. 6th, fantastic stuff. Well, I know Lago has stacked it and hasn't even crossed the line yet.
Oh, he crossed. So he just now did.
Oh, did he?
Just now did. Yeah, we got him. Did a beautiful slide at the end. Very artistic.
They were where was it? They were getting it all wrong. It was the Bathurst, wasn't it? Everyone was spinning before the line and ended up thinking, "Shit, I need to get across."
It looks like the start-finish line. I don't know what they're playing at. They need to repaint it.
Okay, so Darley Boy coming home.
And if you'll indulge me,
spreading the news.
I'm just gonna watch this thing go by. Doobie freaking do. Oh, very nice. And just before the line, too.
I was saying, no, he nearly got it wrong.
He almost did.
Came by Christ, that was close. And then Ginger Ninja coming around and smacks it into
the corner of the pit entrance.
Oh, here we go. His engine's absolutely... Look at his car's lit up like a Christmas tree.
There he goes. One more time. Okay, Simon, back it in. Back it in for a good measure.
He's trying to kill it.
There he goes. Come on, bring it around. Back it in.
I'm sure he's going to have lots of nice things to say about his Nissan GTR.
It's been a day.
There
he goes. Once more for fun. All right, that was fun. Congratulations, Dan. When you look at him, what a comeback. I mean, just out of nowhere. Not his usual 30-second lead, mind you.
he doing it again? Yes, he is. Yeah, all right, Simon. Some of us got work tomorrow.
Oh, he's going to launch it this time. He's going to see if he can actually make the engine fall out of it.
I think his car's exploded.
And oh, almost. We didn't get to see the end. I thought for sure
Wow.
the wheels were going to fall off. Really?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like one of those clown cars where everything just the wheels pop off and the doors fall off.
So, congratulations, Dan
Okay.
East.
Indeed, indeed. So, our finishing lineup for this evening. He's back. Dan East in first in the Suzuki Swift, which it certainly was this evening, with the fastest lap of a 2:04.0. Chili Willy in second in the Mercedes AMG, a 2:04.2. Congratulations, Will. Lidio in third in the Honda NSX, a 2:04.8. Devlin in fourth wins the Battle of the Belgians in his Lamborghini Huracan with a best lap of 2:05.0. Spoon very, very close behind in his McLaren, in fifth in his McLaren, a 2:05.0. Teeper, another great drive in the Fezzer 458, a 2:04.7. Wow, look at that! It's the third best time
That
for you.
is excellent.
Well done, mate. Well done, mate. Congratulations, fantastic stuff. Murcielago in seventh, who's tires were not his friend this evening, if ever they are, but particularly tonight, he was struggling like hell after leading for a few laps at the beginning of the race. 2:05.2, Darley Boy in eighth. In his Frank Sinatra styled Mustang. Lovely touch there, mate. 2:04.5. So sorry, no, the Mustang is fast. Look at that, 2:04.5. That's the
But then a
third
cracking
fastest.
lap. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's just getting around those corners.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So Kobayashi Maru wins the battle of the Nissan GTR. There's a bit of a battle of attrition, to be fair. In ninth, with best lap of 2:06.3, and Ginger Ninja in the GTR, who's apparently still running, but I think his car's exploded by now. He's rammed it into the barrier so many times. A 2:05.7. So well done, chaps. Well done all. That was highly entertaining. So Greg, we need to have a bit of a chat about, or should we take it offline for drive of the day? Because I'm a bit, I don't know.
I'm a bit torn. I'm a bit torn because we got to see some great battles on track. I mean, obviously Dan ran away with it and had a very surprisingly good strategy, which, given it's Dan, I guess it shouldn't be a surprise. But there's so much good activity on the track, so much good driving. Let's take it offline, and before we finish with the interviews, we should have our answer.
Okay, cool. Right, well, let's jump on that very thing at the moment, and I'll see you in a sec, bud.
See you on the other side, friend.
Bye. Good evening.
Hello, drivers.
Evening.
Hello, all. So, Will, imagine you're thrilled to see Dan back.
Yeah, chuffed, yeah. Who invited this guy?
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Well done. So, let's start with the winner of this evening, Mr. East. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Great race, mate.
Yeah, it's quite good.
I think it's the first time we've seen the Swift.
I don't know, maybe. I've used it in some of the little sort of off-season events, but I always really liked it, but kind of felt like it wouldn't be quick enough, but it is. So, yeah, glad I picked it.
Yeah, good stuff. So, as I say, great race. So, are we seeing you next week, or is this a one-off? Or,
I'm not really sure. I might.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sort of still enjoying the break, but really fancy the race. Partly because I've been using the VR headset and wanted to see how I could get on online with it. And
Minus
it turns
50
out
points there.
I can get on all right. So yeah, I might do one next week. I'll do the ones I fancy, I think, but I'm not going to sort of torture myself around Barcelona later in the season or anything like that, because why would I?
Indeed. So sorry, you were using the VR this evening?
Yes.
Right. So daft helmet it is.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. If you must.
You said you weren't. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it. But fair play, mate. Welcome back. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining us, and great race. Well done.
Thanks.
Iced ham, or as Greg now refers to you, Chilly Willy.
Chilly Willy, nice. I don't know what's worse.
Well, I was hoping that would be, to be fair, but up to you. Yeah, well done, mate. I think they had a bit of an issue at the lap 1, really.
Nightmare lap 1.
Coming together with Justin or something?
Yeah, there was a bump in the first corner with Lee.
Okay.
Went off, and then with Justin as well. And then I just got caught up in loads of battles then on the hards. After that, it was a really fun race coming back through. I had some nice overtakes. Some nice fair racing with everyone, I think, after that. Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Really pleased to have Dan back.
Yes.
It's great to be back.
I didn't mention that on the stream at all, that everyone would be so delighted to have him back. But brilliant stuff. Well done, mate. Well done, Will. Great.
Cheers,
second
mate.
place.
Thank you.
Right, who we got next then? So, right. No, Lenio. Where's Lenio? I wanted to talk to him about his mental strategy. But Murcielago.
Yeah, the first 2 laps were fun. Afterwards, it just was getting a bit more downhill, let's say.
Yeah, they did that thing absolutely that car combined with you absolutely rinsed through those tyres, didn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, God Almighty!
It was horrible. I was kind of hoping I could somehow manage to get it over the line in 4th, but the 3 guys behind me in softs didn't really work out.
Yeah, it was some good fun racing at the end there, because there was like Devlin, Spoon, and Teeper, I think. All together.
I tried to give them a fight, but it's pretty hopeless on the hard tyres.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was loving life, to be honest. But
well
done on your race.
But...
You were bloody flying at the beginning on those spots.
Yeah,
I thought you were uncatchable.
You were like 4 or 5 seconds ahead. So I was like, where the hell did that come from?
Yeah, I mean, it helped a bit that the guys, that Lino and stuff had a bit some incidents at the start. But yeah, the Alpha off the line is just a rocket ship.
Yeah, absolutely. But well done, mate. That was highly entertaining.
Thanks, man.
Cool. Dale boy, our lobby host. Thank you for hosting, my friend.
No, it's all good.
Are you getting to grips with the Mustang?
No.
Right, okay.
I've got to be honest, if I had the choice, it wouldn't be a car I picked again. But I had to put the livery on an American car for Spiffy, didn't I? Really, so
It is.
So it's Spiffy's fault.
Huge love from this end of the pond.
it was the livery was specifically for Zim, so it had to be on an American car. So,
but you had the third. You had the third fastest lap of the evening.
Yeah.
So it is quick.
Lap 21, 22. Second split, I was actually purple and then lost it in the last sector. So, a bit annoyed, but it is what it is. I think the hardest part is it, like, with it being rear-wheel drive and there's so much power at the rear, trying to keep it in a straight line sometimes is where it kind of goes.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually see. Did you have traction control on, or
No.
you don't believe in that?
Well, it's not that I don't believe in it. I'm just trying to get used to it driving without it.
Yeah, fair play.
So.
Okay,
yeah,
mate.
To say that it's the worst car I've driven so far would sum it up, I think.
Would be. I love that car.
Yeah, it's all right if you can get the throttle control spot on. It's just as soon as it starts to go, you're just not stopping it.
Yeah. No, I understand that, mate. But well done, 8th, and a fantastic hosting job as always.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
And Ginger Ninja,
Evening.
you were trying to kill your car at the end, I noticed.
Yep.
I don't think I've seen an engine flashing that bright red ever. Good effort. I think, it was 4 or 5 times you smashed it into the pit wall. So, well, congratulations,
Yep.
mate. Does that sum up your feelings for this evening?
It does, yeah. I feel like my performance was like Harry Kane's first 20 minutes. Non-existent and shite.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, you weren't the only one because Justin was struggling like hell in the GTR as well. It was just rinsing tyres, wasn't it?
It's a four-wheel drive car that performs like a front-wheel drive car and
Yeah.
weighs 8 ton at front end.
Yeah.
It's a bag of shit.
Don't hold back, mate. Say how you feel.
Well, it is. I'm putting an email. I'm putting a stronger word of email into PD. I've had enough.
All right, Karen.
That obviously didn't show up in the extensive pre-season testing you did.
Pre-season testing.
Yeah, well, there, rest my case. let that be a
I've
lesson
not
to you.
drawn that before.
Okay, mate. Well, congratulations on getting it round, and we were pissing ourselves laughing at you smashing it into the pit wall at the end. So good
I
stuff.
thought the retirement end.
Good man. Well, look, thank you to all the drivers this evening. Great entertainment to Dan, Will, and Lenio for their podium finishes. Spiffy G, thank you as ever for your company.
Highlight of my week, mate.
And we need to have a chat about driver of the day because I'm a bit in no man's land at the moment.
Yeah. We'll do that. We'll take that offline for a moment, and let's see. 1 second before everybody gets off. Does anybody want to chime in about driver of the day and help us out?
Simon got the entertainment of the day by the sounds of it.
Oh, that's an absolute fact.
You can't give driver of the day for blowing his car up.
Does anyone remember where Devlin started?
Well, he's one of the ones actually. So
He's definitely
Devlin's
he and
Spoon
Spooner.
Taper, that sort of mid-pack was great.
He's the first one that comes to mind for me.
I was
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
a very good battle between those two for several laps.
Yep, absolutely
Yeah.
agree. So we'll take that under advisement
Yeah.
and make the announcement. It's
Starting to get a clearer picture, Mark.
so pressured doing this. You know, because it could affect the whole championship here by giving away a point a
Well,
week.
That's why I retired, because fuck responsibility. So now
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Anywho, thank you so much for the drivers tonight. Thank you so much if you've watched. If you're actually watching live on the stream, or if you're watching on replay, and if you could just give us a like and subscribe to the channel, we would really appreciate it. It would mean the world to us and the visibility of our league. And next week, we're at Watkins Glen. One of my favourites, so I'll love calling that one. So fantastic stuff, and we'll see you at the next one. Cheers, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
See you later.
Just guys.
Cheers, mate. Dan, in all seriousness, great to have you back. Oh, he's gone. Oh, well. I was being really nice, but he's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah,
Fuck you,
Yeah,
Will.
that's all.
I was trying to be really nice.
Good night, everybody.